You guys, he's finally here. My first solo gameplay. I decided to choose one of my favorite games of all time. And let's just listen to this music, because it's so good. Oh, so many memories. Anyway, let's dive right into it. We're going to go to a new game. Now, I apologize if it's a little loud. There's no way to, you can see there's no menu, so I can't turn the music down and stuff like that right away. So the intro might be a little loud, but I'm going to try not to talk through it all too much anyway. So I'm playing this on the PS4, obviously, in case you didn't realize by that controller. Now this, like I said, this is one of my favorite games. This is one of the first RPGs I ever played. The first was Super Mario RPG, so it's, I mean, not that far off. Both made basically by the same people. I love that since this isn't a remake, it's not an HD rescaling, it's nothing like that. This is just the port from before. I don't actually know if they fixed any of the issues or anything, if there were any issues really. I don't know, I find this game near perfect. Like, even look at these graphics. This was what, 97 I think? This is also like, the games of this time did not look like this. And it's still good, in my opinion, at least. And just listen to the sound design as well. It's so good. And there's our city. Yeah, 1997, I was right. I still remember this game. I remember watching the opening. My mom actually was playing it. We got it for PC, and on PlayStation it came with 3 discs. On PC it came with 4 because it had an install disc and then 3 run discs. And I remember growing up thinking, holy, that is a lot of game. And, well, I wasn't wrong. Later on in life I bought it for PlayStation. I actually remember going to like a GameStop and saying, "Do you guys have? I'm looking for an old game. I'm looking for it on PC. It's an older one. I'm looking for Final Fantasy VII." And then they laughed at me. Okay, first things first. Config. Okay, cool. It did reset it already. I tried going on a different file to see if it would help with that. Let's turn the music down a little bit, sound effects down just a little bit more. So that way, you can hear my sweet, beautiful voice over the music and the sound effects, even though the music is just simply amazing. See, and this is where I fell in love with, like, again, besides Super Mario RPG, this is where I fell in love with turn-based mechanics. There's a few other games I've played on PC that have turn-based-esque mechanics, but this one I love the most because it's somewhat, it's not completely turn-based. You have your time meter that fills up, and I love that part about it. So sometimes you can attack twice in a turn. Alright. Now we get to meet all our friends. Biggs, Jesse, Wedge. Oh, maybe I should read these. Soldier, aren't they the enemy? What's he doing with us in Avalanche? He was in Soldier, Jesse. But he quit and now he's with us. I didn't catch your name. Let's see. Should we keep the names the same or should we name them something stupid? or clever? Well, I don't really do clever, so you know what? I'm gonna keep a few of them default. Maybe I'll change a couple of them later. If you guys have a name, because I'm definitely gonna be renaming. Maybe I'll rename Red, but I'll definitely be renaming Kate, Cat, Sith, Scythe, Sooth, stupid toy, him. Because he's stupid and I never put him on my team anyway. Of course, Barrett, you don't trust me. I've never understood that. It's like, hey, I don't understand, or I don't trust you, blah blah blah. And then right after this, it's like their old pals catching up. So, I don't know. Also, my living room floor is very creaky, in case you guys want to know that. Anything over here? I can't remember. No? Okay. Anything over here? No? Can't remember. Okay. With any RPG, there's definitely going to be grinding. Lots of grinding. Whether that's materia grinding or level grinding. So I'm going to try to spare you guys as much of that as possible. I'll either do that off camera, or maybe I'll stream it. I don't know. Not quite sure yet. But for at least for this first episode, I'm going to try to get through a good chunk. Maybe at least get through the first mission before I end it, just because I don't know, it's hard to find a stopping point when you're in the middle of something big like this. See, a lot of people have issues with like random battles. I never really did. Yes, they get annoying sometimes when you're just trying to get from one place to the other, but I don't know. I always felt there was a staple of that kind of this kind of game, you know? So I never really minded. Okay, let's kill this parrot. These early stages of the game are super easy, but I mean, obviously they're supposed to be. They are a tutorial after all. Alright, so now we gotta get through these doors. Is your first time in a reactor? No. After all, I did work. Well, I went too fast. I went too fast for myself, you guys. Planet's full of Mako energy. It's the lifeblood of the planet, but Shinra keeps sucking the blood out of these weird machines. And I'm not here for a lecture, let's just do it. Alright, will you come with me? So then he gets sucked in. Bomp. Bomp. And now down this way, and we get our first chest. Phoenix down. And now womp. Press that button. Now we get another lecture from Barrett, who tells us about how the planet's dying, and we tell him how we don't care because we're just in it for the money. There. Spared you all the details. This game could be made a lot easier just by bluntly putting what the message is. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Oops, no, I didn't mean to. Oh my god, oops. Sorry. Let's go back down. Try and press X to run. But I can also just use the thumbstick, so. Mobby. I've spent hours in this area looking for things, and I can't remember if I ever actually found anything. Like any hidden extra items, anything special like that. Now, I don't know about most people, but my party primarily is going to be just Cloud, Tifa, and Barret. I really don't like using any of the other people. Call me basic, call me whatever you want, but they're the three you start with. They're normally the most powerful. Although, first time I played it, I played with Aerith in my party, I think like most people did. I don't know, I just found her healing power is amazing, but you can also use those outside of battle, so at least there's that. Oh wait, I forgot to press that. This makes the game a lot easier. Pressing select and or in this version, oh, you already told me that, okay. Pressing the PlayStation button, or the pad, it basically tells you where you are on the map, and if you can pick something up or there's an exit somewhere, which is really, really nice, especially for some of these backgrounds and foregrounds. While they are incredibly beautiful, sometimes it's just a little much. And oh, I thought you were gonna be dead. Let me just tweak one more thing before we go any further. Let me just go back to here, because I think the sound effects might be a little too loud. Of course, we'll definitely figure that out afterwards. Okay, we're approaching the first checkpoint. Alright, so let's save the game. We're just going to save over my previous file. I was playing this game on my own. I was like, you know what, why not play it for the channel? So we're what, 11 minutes in? You know what, let's call it a first episode. This will be my pilot test episode. This is the first one. I'm obviously going to record more, probably right now as well. But if you like this so far, this is just the boring part. Once we get through all of the reactor, then things start to really get interesting. Obviously, most people have already known this game, but I still won't. I'll try my hardest not to spoil anything. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you guys in the next episode. I guarantee there's going to be actual action in it, not just introductions. So, have a good one.